Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Great to see you again. Today I was feeling the urge to do a pick a card reading regarding your guys' life's purpose. I've been doing those readings on my friends lately and they loved that, so I was thinking of doing the same here on YouTube because I've been not posting for a while now, and so maybe you guys will enjoy this reading. At least I hope so. And so these are my 3 piles you can choose from. Let's see. So this is going to be pile number 1, pile 2, and pile number 3. Alright, so you can pause the video if you need to and meditate on the piles. I know it's a little messy, but I hope you feel drawn to a pile. Alright, so let's start with pile number 1. If you chose the heart-shaped glasses, then this one is for you. Alright, pile 1, so I pre-shuffled off camera because your energy was kind of overwhelming me. You seem to be a very bright person. Your soul is very it seems very childish but also restless, and that correlates to your life purpose in my opinion in a way, because you guys got the 7th house in Libra, which is the 7th house is actually ruled by Libra, which is funny. And so I think your life's purpose does involve you having a very stable relationship, or working with multiple people throughout your life. And it's always this equal give and take between either friendships or just people coming into your life and them being oh my gosh, this is kind of difficult to phrase, but I have a Mercury square rising. I'm really huge into astrology, and I'm just sometimes a mess, and Uranus is trining my rising. I know that sounds so silly, but I just keep stumbling upon my words, especially when I'm channeling in front of the camera. When I'm talking to a friend, that's not the case. Never mind, let's go back to your purpose. I feel like you are meant to be in a stable relationship in this lifetime. If that is not the case, then you're definitely someone who is very flirtatious, or you've been in a lot of relationships, or dating a lot, or people want to date you a lot. You are someone who is definitely a hopeless romantic, and you're meant to be that way because, oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god. You guys' energy is so just funny and giggly and bright. You are very radiant. You might be working with children, or you're meant to work with children, or meant to have children in this lifetime. You are meant to live your passion, in a sense. I mean, that sounds corny, but you guys just are meant to be you are the spark of your family, or not the family, but the friend group. You are that friend. You are the person who is just open to anyone and everything, and just very light energy, light-hearted. You could have a lot of air signs in your chart. You don't have to be though, and you don't have to be an air sign. I'm just getting this very open-minded person who is meant to have a lot of dating experiences, or to really fall in love in this lifetime, not just once maybe. With the 5th house also coming up, I haven't showed you guys, oh my gosh, the 5th house, Libra, and the 7th house being your first cards. You're definitely someone who is meant to live a grand love story, or maybe multiple love stories. You're definitely someone who falls in love easily, and this is for a reason, pile number 1. Because you are a great storyteller. You could actually be great at writing, editing, everything about writing, texting, creating a movie, about having the idea of something, right? You guys are very creative. I really need to emphasize this here. You are definitely inspiring to a lot of people, and that sounds corny, and everyone is telling you that, especially if you watch readings like I do. This tends to come up a lot, but I definitely do see this here for this pile because these were the first cards. And I tend to look at the first cards that pop out because they really set the tone for the reading, okay? And I want to keep this reading short. And so I think you guys' life's purpose revolves around children, for sure. Being a childlike, happy person, having this spark. You guys are meant to be this very spontaneous, open-minded person, maybe into music, into editing, into arts, into crafting, into... Also, I do see advising. You could be definitely a great therapist or just give natural advice. You seem to be very kind-hearted. You are not someone who is selfish or looking for their own gain. If this applies to you, then this is not your reading. I'm very sorry. But you guys are definitely someone who is working with people. You are definitely someone who is walking through life with a partner. It's always this together. We're building something together with someone else, either a friend, a dog, a cat, or a partner, or even a daughter or a son. I do see here that you guys could thrive as a parent, or a teacher, or a therapist, someone who is networking. And this is also a skill you do have. Pile number 1, networking. Making friends easily, because this is your soul, all right? Maybe you think right now, wait, I don't feel this way right now, Julie. Why are you telling me this? Because this is your life's purpose, the reason why you incarnated into this soul. And it doesn't mean you're gonna feel like this every day. You might have a low day and not feel like this at all, but overall, one day you'll look back. You'll definitely say this about your life, if this resonates with you right now. Pile number 1, okay? I do see you guys having healing qualities. You could, again, be a guide to people without really realizing it. And also people feel like you are someone who is... You might like to gamble or not really always make up your mind before... deciding something. You seem to be someone who is trusting their intuition most of the time and not really thinking too much about something, even though I do see you guys could have air signs, and so you're not irrational, but you like to listen to your gut a lot, and I do see that here. Pile number 1. But again, your life's purpose revolves around you being definitely a charming person, which helps you with networking. Also, romance is a big part. Marriage could be a big part. You could work with children. You could work in a social field where you communicate a lot. I see more of someone who is definitely communicating a lot in their job, not really doing something on their own. And so if that doesn't apply to you, then this is not your reading, and it's totally okay. But if you felt drawn to this pile, then there might be a message for you, pile number 1. And so yeah, I really hope this resonated with you and that you enjoyed this reading, because I did. I love you guys. Bye. Alright, pile 2. So I just filmed your reading, and welcome first of all. Thank you for clicking on this video. I love doing readings, and so you guys probably are asking, what is your life's purpose? And you guys' reading was a little wishy-washy, and I love to deliver clear, concise messages, and so I wanted to shuffle another card for you guys. You guys got Sagittarius, and do you see that plane? That's so crazy. I was just talking about travel being a big part of your journey. And also, I just said journey again. I feel like your life's purpose does not revolve around just one particular thing, or a marriage, or the perfect family with a dog and a house and a garden, or maybe the rise to success. It's more about you exploring life and changing your perspective and becoming more spiritually aware over time. And I feel like you guys will age beautifully for some reason. I'm feeling this huge wisdom through the screen, through energy. I feel like you guys are very understanding people, and you are meant to be this way to open people's eyes, to be a messenger yourself. I feel like you guys' life's purpose does definitely revolve around spirituality and just living life. It's not one particular thing. And so, since most of you guys will be living in the moment, you'll probably not ask yourself, but what is my particular life's purpose? You'll just be living and enjoying the moments and collecting memories and growing as a person and becoming more fierce and more knowledgeable, maybe even writing a book or just posting about your thoughts and things you've learned over the past years. You could be that grandma or grandpa one day that is uploading advice videos somewhere. You could be that person, okay? So if you're feeling drawn to this energy, then this might be a reading, okay? If not, then probably not. Hello, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's see what you guys' life's purpose is. So right off the bat, I shuffled off camera because pile number 1 was overwhelming me, and so yeah. But your guys' energy is definitely more settled and more grounded and not that loud. Even though you guys' cards are very striking, you guys got Uranus energy, strong fire, some Aquarius, and I do see here with this pile that your guys' purpose is not one particular thing. It seems to be more of a journey. I'm seeing a lot of self-improvement. I'm seeing you guys seeking your own personality, your own truth. You guys could have been born into a family that doesn't align with your values. For some, not for everyone, because we got Uranus here and also Aquarius. So you guys have some sort of a rebel energy, someone that is a little unusual or just stands out, because we also have the ascendant, and so people feel somewhat drawn to you. Your life's purpose does also revolve around your self-development. And also, I heard achievements. You guys could end up being self-employed for some here. I do see you being also creative. You could be an artist or just have creative ways about you to solve problems, which is creative, of course. It's the way you go about things. You just seem to always have a different mindset, outlook, opinion. You guys are definitely someone with a personality, but you might not be an open book necessarily, because your energy just seems a little more closed off in comparison to Power 1. But if you chose Power 1 as well, or if you felt drawn to that too, then you guys definitely have some strong artistic energy in your soul. I do see you being a very compassionate person, very fiery. You guys could, yeah, it's something here. Again, this doesn't feel like one particular thing. It feels more of a journey of you conquering something, you maybe moving overseas. Traveling is also a big part here. With the ascendant, you guys could have went through dramatic changes with your looks throughout the years, or in your past, or maybe this is about to come for you, pile number 2. Again, we have the entrepreneur card here and the artist. So I definitely feel like, and also This year reminds me of the artist as well. And we have Leo and Aries. Leo is a very artistic sign, and Aries is usually someone who has an opinion, who is great at standing out, because they can stand up for themselves. And so I feel like this is what you're learning in this lifetime. But overall, I feel like your life's purpose is not just one thing. I've said that multiple times already, because in comparison to part one, it just feels like more of who you're becoming. It's a transition from who you've been in the past to becoming someone fearless, very independent. Yeah, independence is a big part of your journey. I keep saying journey. It's like you guys are meant to move somewhere completely else to where you've been born. Sorry, English is not my first language. You've probably noticed, so I'm sorry if I'm making mistakes. But again, I feel like you guys' life's purpose revolves around a lot of traveling, and sharing that knowledge, being someone who has different opinions, someone who learns by experience and grows by those experiences, and you becoming a different person. Also you guys' looks might be very striking. Something about your look is intimidating. I'm picking up on that as well. This is maybe because of why I was sensing a more closed off energy. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's, yeah, you have this, you could be a Leo sun, moon or rising, or Venus, or just have a fire sign that is very prominent. Nevertheless, I feel like you guys are meant to see life in a more colorful way. It is very deep for some reason. You guys could also write a book. I do sense that. Or maybe something about your words changing people's perspectives. You seem very woke. You could be a vegetarian or someone who is really thinking about their decisions in life. But very deep and interesting. Again, this is a general reading. I honestly prefer one-to-one readings a lot more because they're a lot more accurate, which I've seen with readings I've done for my close friends. So yeah, I'm very sorry if only parts of this reading resonated with you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and at least I did. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye! Hey pal number 3, welcome to your reading. So I'm trying to keep this short, you guys. So you guys' life's purpose might be about, first of all, you seem to be a very sweet soul, but I'm just sensing this rough shell wanting to protect you guys. And you could be also similar to pile number 2. So if you fell drawn to pile 2, then this might definitely be a message. You could be someone that is a little fierce and a little hard to get to know. Maybe close off, maybe just, for some you might be a little shy or just introverted or just not really very social, which is totally fine. But I'm just letting you know this in order for you to know if this is your reading, right? If you don't resonate with that, this might not be your pile. But what I do see for you guys is that you might this sounds so corny, but I'm just sensing this from rags to riches energy for some reason. I'm sensing someone who has had a lot of struggles in their youth, a lot of struggles in their 20s, maybe even 30s, issues with older people, issues with people dominating them, or someone being very dominant in your life, pile number 3. You guys could definitely have some childhood trauma which is not resolved here. I'm sensing a lot of bottling up your emotions. So, Pal 3, this is a part of your life's purpose. You were born to have this experience here on earth for you to learn the wisdom which comes out of those traumatic experiences, because you might have had some very traumatic experiences, and for other people I do see here you guys being a very persistent hard worker. So this can go in different ways, so please make it apply. All right, because this is a general reading. Like I've said already to my other piles, I enjoy one-to-one readings a lot more because they are just way more accurate. I just can tune into one particular energy, and here it is very open to multiple people, and so not very precise, but I try to make it very precise as much as possible. Okay, pile number 3. But I do see here that you guys could have some Scorpio or Capricorn in your chart. Maybe some Libra or Aquarius, but that doesn't really matter. I do see here that you are, maybe you've had lovers in the past who have been either a burden or very overbearing, very powerful energies, or you guys are that person. Make it fit again. Maybe you work in the court field or something here related to the health industry. Maybe you've had, yeah, I'm just sensing people being very overpowering, or maybe there have been a lot of obstacles in the way you needed to overcome. I'm sensing also that you guys have the ability to stardom. This is for a few people here. You're destined for stardom with the North Node and the Star card showing up, and also the Ace of Wands. You could be a very passionate person. You are a very attractive person, pile number 3, or you are just a very intense lover, or your lovers have been very intense and domineering. So I'm sensing that very specifically here for you guys. Also, traveling could definitely be impactful, or moving overseas. So if you felt drawn to pile 2, then this is definitely confirmation here as well. But for you guys, this feels like someone who is working a lot, who is passionate about their work, and you guys are someone who, for you, sometimes it might be difficult to see the light at the end of a tunnel for some reason. That might not apply to everyone, but I just keep sensing that because maybe people weren't very compassionate or not very understanding and are not believing you, or just maybe you've been bullied before or something like that, and this has maybe taken a toll on you, or just some traumatic experience I'm picking up on, or you just being a lone wolf for some reason and just seeking wisdom, seeking answers, which makes you a great therapist, pal 3. And I don't know why I keep picking up that you are just very intense with loving people. Also, intense love might be your purpose. One intense love story might be your purpose, part of your purpose. But I keep sensing someone who thinks they're running out of time for some reason, pal 3. This is very specific, but I'm in this anxious energy of someone here who has not healed all the trauma. Even though you're such a pure soul, pal 3, you are very loving and very, very inspiring and very fair. You're looking after the black sheep. You're looking after the odd one out, the one missing. You might wear a lot of black, pile 3, or you might like to wear black, or this color suits you very well. Or maybe you're into dark femmes or masculines, or maybe you are possessing this energy, pile 3. But I do sense here that this is also part of your purpose. And all these experiences you've had, which might have been very stressful or dark, they are teaching you spiritual lessons here. And they're being very transformative. Pile number 3. Alright? You could be definitely healing other people with your stories, experiences. And also, I do sense here someone who has the ability to become famous, honestly, with Pluto and the star coming up here, and Capricorn, North Node, Destiny, and Saturn. You are definitely a hard worker. And the universe or God, whatever you believe in, definitely does see this pile number 3. So you will definitely reap your rewards at some point. I definitely do sense that. And I feel like for this pile, life gets easier the older you get, pile 3. Alright, so this is what your life's purpose is about overall. This was a little specific, but if you feel like this was not your reading, that's fine. Again, that's why I haven't posted a lot on YouTube, because I just enjoy one-to-one readings a lot more. And I just hope you've had a little fun listening to this reading. And I hope we'll see each other in another reading. Love you guys. Bye.